Good morning, farmers. Kind of. It's raining. Of course it's raining. It would rain in my 300th episode of Farmers Dynasty. 300 episodes. I know. But yeah, it's raining, and that can't stop us because we are near the end of the year here. And I need to get these fields done. And so do my workers. So hopefully we can get a lot of fields done. But luckily we're just down to seeding and pretty much fertilizing at this point. We are on our way to getting the fields all done. Ooh, a jar of honey. Can I mail these to myself in Lumberjack's Dynasty? That would be kind of nice. And chickens and whatever. Rex is down there. He looks happy. Where's James? I fed James a fish the previous day, so he should be fine. And I gave my wife a fish, so she's happy as well. Little Timmy is in the crib still. Hopefully next season. I could pick apples, and I could do the green. Is the greenhouse got stuff in it, or did I pick the greenhouse? Nah, the greenhouse is fine. So, yeah, I know I'm hungry. I'm going to go ahead and eat because I don't want that popping up all day long. Let's go ahead and do that. No, I was a stupid way to say a while ago if I could mail myself the honey to Lumberjack's Dynasty. If I was going to do anything, could I mail myself, like, just $1 million? Then I'd be set on that farm, for sure. Need to hop up here. If I remember correctly, we're just down to seeding, right? We're all done up here. Well, we got to fertilize as well. Plow, cultivated, plow, cultivated, plow, cultivated, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we're all set there. How many workers do I have this morning? Just 3, huh? That field is done. Well, let's go ahead and we'll hire someone to sow canola. I almost went soy there. I don't know my brain here. I think the problem is that the soy is coming in from Farming Simulator. I want to plant soy there. Soy. Anyways, our seed roll is up here. I think I have enough seed to finish the field next to Oliver's house. Then I'll probably have to come down here and top off. The reason why I didn't bring it down yesterday was because I had to bring the cultivator down. Where did I park the seed roll? Did I park it? I think I parked it over by the field. I think so. 73% fuel, we're fine. That's 98% canola, not bad if I do say so myself, because I seeded that. Is it around the corner? I see it. Yes, we are fine. Well, as fine as can be on a rainy day. Did it stop? Oh, sometimes it does that. When you drive in the tractor, also you look at the screen, it's like, oh, it's not raining. Then you stop the tractor, like, oh no, it's raining. And popped in there. How much seed do I have? 235 kilograms. That might be enough seed to get this field done. Let's go ahead and lower that down, and away we go. So, yeah, the 300th episode of Farmers Dynasty, A Day in the Farm is probably actually more than that because I did some that were update videos, testing videos, all that kind of stuff. So I probably got more than that out there. But as far as I'm concerned, this is the 300th episode of A Day on the Farm. And for those of you, because I do get asked once in a while when I post a video, and even some of you went back and watched the old videos, how did you get all your money? This is episode 300. So, yeah. I don't know what season I'm in. I want to say the 5th. Something like that. I have no idea. Timmy's got to be 4 years old before he's out of the crib, and that should be next year. I think I went a year and a half without being married, then a year and a half being married before she got pregnant. Yeah, so I have no idea what year we're in. Let's just say it's year 5, maybe 6. I don't know. I'm more certain it's year 5. But anyways, that's beside the point. Yeah, I'm rich. I got $5 million, $1 million social points. I don't want to drop below 5 million by the end of the year. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be kind of close, but we'll see how it goes along here. Oh, that's right. I got lupine. Is it lupine I got in the silo? I got to see what that price is doing. I'll check on that in a while here. So my goal for today is, well, to get at least 2 fields seeded up here. I'm going to try to help my workers seed as much as I can, because the sooner I get it done, then we can start hiring the prop planes to come on in and fertilize all the fields. Yes, I got enough money to buy my own fertilizer. I probably even got enough cow slurry to fertilize some fields, but I'm getting lazy. So we're just going to hire prop planes to come in and fertilize all of our fields. And what I will do at the last day of the season, I will make sure all of my slurry tankers that I have are full. So when we sleep through the winter, when we wake up next spring, the cows will have a full slurry pit themselves. So yeah, I really don't know what I'm going to do next year in Farmers Dynasty. I'm really just waiting for, I'm going to call it the root crop harvest DLC, which is potatoes and turnips. Just to give that a go on here as well. Of course, we're going to have to buy a couple pieces of equipment, but I'm pretty sure we can afford it. So I shouldn't be, I'm not even worried about how much they're going to cost. But other than that, yeah, we're just kind of doing what we want to do now on the farm. Except for when it comes to this month right here, which is September, get all the fields that we have with winter canola into it. Although, when I did a test, oh God, when was that test? That was like months ago. I did a test between just planting canola in the middle of summer and doing a test with winter canola, and there was no difference. I mean, absolutely hardly any difference whatsoever, even though the game says if you plant your crops, if you plant wheat and canola and in September and harvest in the spring, you'll get a winter bonus from it. And the test I did, yeah, we didn't. So I really don't know what's going on there with that test, but it's been a while since I did it. But when it comes to Farmers Dynasty, I could probably do that same test again and it come out completely different. I never quite understood how some of these tests do that, but yeah, we've done a lot of things here in Farmers Dynasty over the past couple of years. And really, Farmers Dynasty is where this channel kind of started. And really, when I first started putting out videos, I didn't, you know, if you go back and watch like my first episode of Day in the Farm, you're probably wondering, wait a minute, this ain't the first day on your farm. No, it's just the first video, and you know, you have no subscribers. You just put a video out there to see, is anyone going to watch this stuff? And lo and behold, people started watching. And now here we are a couple years later, and a lot of you are watching. A lot of you are watching Lumberjack Dynasty. Those videos are doing rather well. I'm enjoying that game pretty much, but right now, I will admit Lumberjack Dynasty has gotten kind of repetitive just because there's not, I don't want to say there's not that much to do in the game, but if you play, I don't have it up, I don't even know how many hours I've played so far, but played enough to where, yeah, without being, without having the romance into it, dating and all that, when that stuff gets involved, yeah, that'll definitely add to that game. But anyways, yeah, Farmers Dynasty here, yeah, we're doing rather well. The wife is pretty darn happy. Timmy always seems to be happy. Rex is always happy. Really, since I got Rex, I've never really needed to feed him a sausage since the day he showed up on the farm. He's never been too upset to run away, and at this point, where he is, I don't think he can run away. Speaking of running away, I need to run back on down to the farm because, well, you can see our seed drill has 2, 1, and now nothing. I'm out of seed. No problem. No problem whatsoever. I got plenty of canola seed on down here. And it does give me a chance to also double check on my workers to get them rotated. So, yeah, how we stand on our fields. Old Wheatford, all those fields down there plowed, cultivated, and seeded. The same can be said for new fields. And why am I pointing on the map at the screen like you can see what direction I'm pointing? I don't know why. But they're all plowed, cultivated, and seeded. Peaksville is where we got a couple workers going. We're almost done there. And I got a couple workers going in Lakeside. And next thing you know, it's going to be Homestead area. I think last time we checked, we were halfway through. I think we got 25 fields seeded out of the 50 that we have. 2 of the fields right here we don't do anything with. That's my parking lot. So really we got 48 fields. But all the bigger fields around are pretty much done. So the process should be a little bit quicker. Hello, Camera Collision. How are you doing today? All right, fill the seed drill. Look at that. I'm right on canola like I knew it was going to be. Did I hit fill the seed drill? Is it full? It is full. All right. Let's bug on out a little bit. Let's get out of there so the camera's not clipping on everything. Yeah, all my flowers are dead because, well, I overslept a couple weeks, and that's what happens. No, I still got 4 workers going, so they're all fine. Just try to keep them on up so they can keep on moving. And we're just going to help out the workers. I mean, like I should because I'm the farm owner. But, yeah, I need to just, we're going to be moseying around the fields closest to the farm, so I have to go far back and forth to top off our wonderful seed drill that we have here. I could actually go right across the field, but, you know, it's a habit. It's a good habit to be into. Crops are not growing in it yet, so that doesn't matter too much. Yeah, so I'm just about halfway done with this field. So I just want to get this field here done today, that should be no problem. And the field across from us, get that done as well. I may leave that field over there for another episode just because I don't want to seed the entire episode. But now I just realized my original plan is out the window because I was hoping that maybe there were some plowing jobs out there the day before and I wanted to do that. But since it's raining, no one's going to be outside. Which means, yeah, I cannot go do any plowing jobs, accept any jobs whatsoever. Yeah, so I was kind of hoping to do something other than seeding all day long, but maybe we'll find something else to do. Maybe even go fishing and relax. Fishing on rainy days sometimes can be really good. Although here we can fish without no bait, so that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I should probably fish a little bit, catch some, so that way I always got fish for James. But James is always pretty darn happy. But working out all day today, I just realized since it's raining, the wife should be inside the kitchen all day today, cooking up a storm. The problem is I don't know what she's really cooking, so I don't keep track of the pantry that much anymore. Oh, I just thought of the other thing I wanted to do today, and I can't do that. I thought we were going to start doing some cooking so we can get ready for the going up to the September festival. I can't cook because the wife is going to be in the kitchen all day today. So rainy days on Farmer's Dynasty, you're pretty much just, you either got to skip it or just work out in your fields all day long, which obviously if it's raining, the one thing you can't do and should not do is harvesting. I did that test as well. Yeah, harvesting in the rain compared to harvesting a field out of the rain, wow, that is a huge difference. A huge difference. Do not harvest in the rain. Even if you're stressed on trying to get some fields turned over, don't harvest in the rain. It is not worth it at all. And the lovely scarecrow is here. I mean, I guess I could go pick apples, so maybe after I finish seeding the other field, I go around pick up some apples. Put those on my inventory. Put those in your pocket and see how that goes. But in my favorite tractor, too bad the rain is not keeping it as clean because I'm probably getting as dirty, but the seed drill is staying nice and clean, but the tractor is not. I actually kind of like the color on this tractor. But then again, I always pick out weird colors anyways at first. I'm like, oh, that color's weird. And after I use it for a little bit, it's always like, you know what? That color's not that bad. I always say it many times. That's why I change the colors on my tractors in Farmer's Dynasty. It just makes me feel like I went out and bought a new tractor. Just by changing the paint job. And around here we go. And like I said, after I get done here, I'll double check on my workers once again. Just to make sure they keep up in rotation. They cannot take any time off. They got to work 24/7. But seriously, we should be fine getting all these fields done by the end of the year. I think we'll actually have a week to spare when I get done. And then next season, when April 1st rolls around, well, we'll see what the price of canola is going for, and if it's going for a decent amount of money, we'll start hiring some workers, and we'll hire them for the big fields first to watch that money go up. And hopefully, next season, I'm kind of hoping for like $1.5 million to $2 million harvest. That's what I'm looking for. And then after that, I'm not sure what I plan on doing. Not sure at all. But I will say, if the root crop happens, the DLC happens to come up before we finish this season, I definitely will probably, what we'll do is we'll like buy a field or something and just plant some crops in there that way and do it that way, because all these fields should have canola in them by the time that comes out. I've said it before though, last episode, I had not heard anything about the DLC release date, anything, how it's going, nothing like that. So I have no clue. All right, so how did I do in this field? 99.69% canola. That's good enough. Do I have enough for this field here? It's questionable. It is very questionable. But one way to find out is just to drop the seed drill down and get to work. Oh, wait, before I go any further, I said I was going to work. Check. Yep, see, I got one worker done. Let's see, we got that field's done. That field's done. That field's done. That field's done. This field is not, so let's go ahead and hire someone for there for $732, was it? Something like that. Yeah, see, so I got like another $59,000 before I get that $5 million mark. I don't want to go below that. And I think we're probably going to, just because, like I said, we got about 48 fields to fertilize after we seed all the fields. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, just take $1,000 for each field to fertilize, and we're dug into that. So hopefully when I go up and see Rose at the September festival, I can get a good amount of cash, and I can stay over that $5 million mark for winter. I don't want to drop below 5 million. Well, one way to make this job go quicker is a good old time lapse with some tunes. So do enjoy. I'll catch you on the backside, and like I said, maybe after we seed this field, or maybe when I run out of seed, whenever we run out of seed, let's put it that way, we'll head back to the farm, top off the seed drill, and we'll go around pick some apples.
I made an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. I met a young man, searching for glory. I took out an old pen and wrote in my story.
Well, the answer to the question was yes, I had enough seed to do that entire field. I actually have a decent amount left over, actually. Yeah, but now I'll head on back to the farm. I'm not going to top off the seed roll until I head out the next day. No sense to putting the seed into the drill and just leave it sit overnight, because, you know, it might be a little wet in there, so make it kind of moldy. But we're going to go ahead and park this on back, and I'll park it just outside the seed shed so I remind myself to top it on off before I head out. But one thing I need to do now is, because I did spend a good amount of time in that field seeding, I need to check on some of my workers. Some of my workers had small fields to go ahead and do. Top on out. Alright, well, okay, I got no workers at the moment. Alright, so that field's done. I think I'm just down to one field over here in Peaksville, which is this tiny little thing right here. So even that field, $556 to seed. Give him some time. Boy, my yard looks lovely. Got the wife is slaving away in the kitchen. Timmy is, well, in the crib, like I said. I would really like to mow this yard, but really, for a week, how much time do I got left in this? About 15 days left in the season. We'll wake up April 1st and the grass will be tall. which I don't understand. You think going through winter the grass would not grow, but what do I know? All right, so what we got left in Lakeside, that one is done. That one is done. This one is not, so let's hire a worker for canola. Another $882. So you can see what I'm saying. I like to stay above $5 million, but man, we're going to burn through this money pretty quick. But when next spring comes, we're going to make our money back easily on it. Yeah, my goal is not to drop below $5 million for this season. So hopefully the wife is slaving away and doing well there. Okay, so we got canola. So this field here, I thought I did this field already, but I guess not. So there's $1,364 out the window. Yep, the money just keeps on dropping. So once those workers are done in Peaksville and Lakeside, we are done with that. So all we got left is the Homestead area, which is a decent amount of fields. But I got to give the guy just 6 more seconds. Then I can hire another worker. You always got, I think they said 6 seconds when the workers came out. They got to leave in between to hire. But let's go ahead, plowed and cultivated, and $668 worth of canola. 4 more workers, well, same workers, doing away, getting those fields done. So if we go to farm stats, how we doing here? So we got 30 fields done out of the 48 left. I'm trying to figure out where's that other fallow field, man? I realize it's these 2 right here. Where's the other one? Is it this one? Yeah, because I was putting grass in there. All right, well, I can go plow that, but I think we're going to go ahead and collect some of these apples. Let's go ahead and collect some of these. Well, I should say some. How about all of them? Can I do the same here as I do as Lumberjack's Dynasty? Yeah, just press and hold the E button, and I should be able to collect them all, as long as I point at them. I'll go tree by tree. Yeah, so I can plow and cultivate that one field. I don't know if I plant grass, if I'll get grass next spring or not. I don't know. Something I really never done. I think our cows are set anyways on feed for a while. And worst comes to worst, I'll just head on down to the agricultural market and buy it if I have to. There's that tree done. These apples have been sitting here for a while. I think we skipped quite a few weeks until we got to September. I think we did the harvest in June/July. We planted some peas down, and then we just came into September and was like, yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, we're skipping some time. That's why a lot of things are out of whack. This will be the first season where I really skipped weeks at a time. All the way up until now, I never really skipped weeks. I shouldn't say weeks. I don't think I've ever skipped a week, period. Skipping days either. I don't think I even skipped days. That's how I got my 1 million social points. Every day I was doing the social jobs. I was hiring workers to work in my fields just to get the social points. And you're wondering, why do you want 1 million social points? It's an achievement on Steam, and I had to get it. And I thought something special would happen. And also, it also says that the more money and social points you have, the more people around here will like you. I'm not so sure that is. I mean, I got, as you see, over 5 million, over 1 million social. And I got plenty of people that just have the typical average face like, yeah, who are you? Don't care. You want to grab that apple? There we go. Wrong line. This line of trees is what we're on. But we'll have to make sure on the last day or whatever, or you're going to have to go around and plant our greenhouses, which will not take long at all. Someone did ask me, though, on the last video about greenhouses on console. So I don't play on console, but I've been told on console that you do not have the greenhouses that you can buy yet. So for any console players out there, if you can just confirm that to be sure. But that's the last I knew. Just keep grabbing these apples, and I'll go probably put these down in our pantry. But it's kind of interesting, though, in between the Lumberjack's Dynasty and Farmer's Dynasty games, how they've taken some things from this game and improved on it. I do like how we have 3 different slots of inventory for Lumberjack's Dynasty. You got food, you got tools, and you got other. Here we just got just one kind of inventory. All right, so that is the orchard all taken care of. For a minute, I had a pause there. I'm thinking, wait a minute, do I got more apple trees? Because Lumberjack's Dynasty pretty much got like 3 orchards going around. All right, let's go down to the pantry just to see what's what. It's been a while since I've been in here. So I got red egg casserole. I got a whole bunch of those. I got 8 pizzas, 47 stuffed peppers, hamburgers 15, fish. Is my inventory full? That is the question. So I got 178 apples. So also I should mention, you can see the vegetables I have in here. Just ridiculous, right? 9,999 is the max. If you try to put more in here, they just disappear. Unless they have updated it, and I haven't tried it since. Where, I think tomatoes, yeah, 9,639 tomatoes is what I got. Unless they have fixed it to where it takes up another slot. But you can see I got so much food in here. Yeah, well, I got tons of food in here. Holy crap, I got a lot of food in here. A lot of food. Yeah, I have not looked in here in a while, so yeah, that's what you get for not looking. Yeah, my pantry is full. Maybe that's why my wife doesn't cook too much anymore. But it's raining. She doesn't want to go outside because she's made of sugar, because she's sweet, and I'm salty. I'm a salty peanut, and I guess I can melt in the rain, but not too much. What time is it? It's only 1:30 in the afternoon. I mean, I guess I could grab the plow and go up and plow that one field. All right, we'll go get that one field kind of done here. What I mean kind of done, I just mean we'll just grab the plow and get that done, and I'll probably take the rest of the afternoon off, because that's the kind of farmer I am. I don't care. Let's go see our magical plow. And you're like, why is it magical? I do not know what color it's actually going to be. Right now it shows red, but if you look at the part where it hitches to the tractor itself, it's kind of like an orange color. So this whole plow is going to turn orange here in just a second. If I hit the right buttons. Boom, now it's orange. Let me just double check on some workers. Nope, you're still doing that one. Alright, still got 4 workers. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. So, yeah, this grass field, that's the other fallow field I have. And these are the other 2, of course, because it's the parking lot. And like I said many times, I could actually change this one over to a field if I wanted to. But right now, yeah, we'll just leave it alone. So let's go on up and I'll at least plow the field, because my wife doesn't like me hanging around the kitchen on a rainy day. After a while, she's like, don't you have other work to do? And I'm like, I got tons of work I could be doing, but I don't want to. Don't have to. And I know I can come up here and take other people's apples, but you know what? I feel the kind of farmer I am at this point, with the money I got and all that, I shouldn't be taking other people's food. Early stages, yeah, come up here and take other people's food. You should do that. Definitely. I recommend it. Highly recommend it. Actually, is the grass regrowing? It says harvested, but man, it looks like the grass is regrowing, doesn't it? But it doesn't say any is growing, but man, it looks like the grass is kind of regrowing. That's why I always get kind of confused with the grass, because you look at it, it's like, is that growing or not growing? We're going to plow it in anyways, and yeah, we'll probably definitely, those are some great words that you're using there, Peanut. Yes, it is. We will definitely be putting canola in this field as well. So this field is not that big for 0.38 hectare size field. This is why I put the grass in here, because I get more than enough grass to feed the cows for a couple years. Now I'm kind of hoping that the devs would kind of adjust the feed on the animals, because I mean the chickens and the cows, you can top them off for feed. Like I said, the cows, you top them off, they're good for a couple years, and the chickens, I'm trying to remember. I'm destroying crops? What? I'm trying to remember the last time I had to buy chicken feed. And it's also kind of weird that I can grow wheat and barley, but yeah, I can't feed the chickens wheat or barley. But okay. It's all good. It's okay. And this will take care of one of our fallow fields that we have. Then I'll come up here and cultivate it. A different day though. I'll keep it in the mix. That way we're not seeding seeding the entire episode. I can come up maybe next episode we'll seed that other field. We've been working the same 4 fields for a lot of episodes. But we only got to seed one more field of those 4. And then we can move on elsewhere. But as you know, the 4 workers are slowly getting closer to us. We're getting closer to the end, my friend. Well, the end of the season. And like I said, whenever the DLC comes out, the potato and turnip DLC, if all of our fields have been seeded, well, I'll just buy another field. I got a field in mind I can buy. We'll put some. Well, I'm gonna need 2 fields, right? Yeah, 'cause I gotta do potatoes and turnips. So we'll buy a couple fields. I think I got the cash for that. Yeah, we'll go buy a field and plant one crop, and then go buy another and plant another. Depending on the season, I don't know if they'll make it to the year or not, but we'll find out. That'll be one good test to do. I was trying to remember if grass regrew. Thought it did in the early stages of Farmer's Dynasty. I could be mistaken. But you think grass would be one of the crops that regrow because, your lawn regrows. I've been hungry many times, and never once have I thought about eating a frog alive, but apparently the game thinks so. But I'm just about done here with this quote-unquote grass field. And like I said, I'm going to head back to the farm, drop off the plow. Maybe, I'm not going to bother washing the tractor because, well, why would I? It's going to get dirty again anyways. But I will double check to make sure that all of my workers are on the go. Do have one little spot here. I'll get it, because if I don't, it'll be like, that 99.98% of the field I got plowed, and I didn't do that 0.02%. It's right there, and you went right by it and didn't do it. And it's going to annoy me. So many more fields to go seeding wise, but we're going to zip right through them. A lot of fields over here are on the small-ish side compared to what we've been doing. And it's going to become more evident once we start seeing the workers around us seeding as well. And there's the big tractor that I only really use it to transport grain around, and really at that point, yeah, it's there. That's about it. Right, let's go ahead and drop that off. Now we'll go park my tractor back next to the seed drill. That way, I'm probably still going to have to go looking for it next time I record, because I do only one episode a week now. So in a week's time, I'll be like, where did I leave my tractor? Oh yeah. But it should be easy enough, because when I jump off the balcony in the morning, I should be able to see it sitting here. And I'm also thinking that next episode I might go down the pantry and grab some of that stuff and sell it. Only because if there's no inventory space down there, my wife might be having a hard time cooking and putting stuff in inventory. There's a lot of dishes that she might be able to make, and she can't make them because the inventory is full. James? Where's James? James is happy. I'm just going to go down and see Rex. I'm not going to bother trying to start a fire if it's raining, but sometimes the fireplace might be going. And the fire is going. Rex keeps it going once in a while. But before I do, though, yep, we should be done in Peaksville. Done. And when I mean that we're done, that means that we just need to go around and fertilize it. Done. And you know what? I'll go ahead and hire you to... Yeah, some of these fields have been fertilized already. Why? Okay, that one has, that one hasn't. We'll figure it out later on. And I'll probably do those one way or the other. But first things I need to do is get them all seeded. Now I got 4 workers going again. Hey, buddy. I'm not going to pet you because you cry. And I don't like dogs that cry. But anyways, 3:30, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to sit out here in the rain, enjoy the fire with Rex for a few minutes because I'm the one that comes down here and visit him. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time right here in the Day in the Farm. But until then, have a good one.